Hi there, it's Jack from Taiyou Games, and I'm going to be doing a Fallout 3 challenge playthrough. The challenge I'm going to be doing, as far as I'm aware, isn't a proper one which you can find on the internet, because it's one my friend told me about. I think he came up with himself, but he might have just modified it from an existing one, I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll just go over, do a brief explanation as to what the challenge is itself. It's a sort of more hardcore version, if you like, of hardcore mode for Fallout New Vegas. The main area in which it differs is the fact that it's to do with the weapons that you're allowed to carry. The brief rules, obviously, because on Fallout you can carry quite a large amount of weight on the game anyway. It seems a bit unrealistic, so we've limited the amount of gear you're allowed to carry to 100 pounds of weight, which is a decent amount, because things like ammo, obviously you don't have the option to make ammo weigh anything. But the other rules are you can only have one larger weapon, weapons which go across your back, as you wouldn't be able to really carry more than one of these at a time to do with the weight and the space you have. On you, you're allowed two weapons which go at the side of you, so small weapons like the 10mm pistol, for example, or a police baton, or a submachine gun. And you're allowed one unarmed weapon, such as the brass knuckles or something, which would go on your fists all the time. Equally, you're only allowed one set of armour and a helmet, or glasses, whichever you prefer to have, at a time, and you aren't allowed to wear any kind of power armour or use anything which would require power armour training, as it makes the game a bit too easy. You're also only allowed to carry 5 different types of ammunition at a time, so this is to get over the fact there isn't a weight on ammunition, so to try and get around that, you can't just carry loads of ammo for loads of guns. Also, it makes it a bit more you wouldn't want to be getting rid of your assault rifles too quickly if you found a laser rifle, because you might have a lot of ammo for it and not many microfusion cells. And the final rule is the one which is brings back through to hardcore mode, which is the fact that Stimpacks can't just be used to heal yourself. It can only be used on individual limbs. So, like to heal in a crippled arm or leg, for example. I think that gets through most of the rules. If you probably noticed, I'm playing as a girl character. That's simply because on Fallout 3, you gain quite a lot of advantages playing as a girl, taking the Black Widow perk, because you do a lot more interactions with men in the game than you do with women. So it makes it a bit easier in some cases, and it just gives you a bit more of an advantage. Also the skills the skills I'm going to be taking on the go. I'd normally on a playthrough take medicine, but because of the things with Stimpacks, obviously you're not that just use them straight away. It seems a bit pointless taking it. So I've taken lockpick, because I quite like doing the picking of the locks, and getting it over 25 means you can pick the easy locks as well as the very easy ones. The weapon I've taken with me, I've taken the baseball bat over the BB gun, which does more damage, and I've taken the vault security armor because it gives me a bit more armor. Take all the health, the rad roach meat for health. Help Butch's mum, because he gives you the tunnel snake outfit, which looks a bit cooler, and it gives you a bonus to melee weapons. With the baseball, that's probably going to be my main weapon for a while, as it's the highest damage output. I'm also going to be doing at the beginning the perfect character. If you played Fallout before, you probably know what that is, where you start with 9 intelligence or 8 intelligence, and then get the intense training perk to get it up to 9, and then go straight to Rivet City before we go into Megaton to get the intelligence bubble, which gets your intelligence to 10. That increases the amount of skill points you'll get each level, just making you being able to utilize more of the experience that you gain. So I'm gonna, after I've finished all the stuff in the vault, I'm gonna be heading straight up to Rivet City, which is not too hard to get to, providing you just head east as soon as you leave the vault and follow the river down. You have to avoid a couple of raider camps, I think, but shouldn't be too difficult. And I didn't want to kill the overseer here, but I accidentally attacked him when I was attacking the chief security officer, and as a result he started attacking me, and rather than just run away, and rather than just keep chasing me and attacking me, it's just easier to kill him. I know it makes a matter not particularly like you, but I'm not going to be coming back to Vault 101 for quite a long time, so it's not too much of an issue. She doesn't forgive me, but oh well. I'm happy with my character, so let's get out of here. Right. Should get my level up, yep. And I'll put a bit on speech, because speech is always good. And Black Widow perk is... yeah, I think Black Widow perk is probably the best one to take. There's not really anything else I'd go for. I don't really intend to train. Right, Rivet City's sort of, it's a bit more down here. Let's head east for now. Oh, there's an enemy on the side there. I think it was a spider ant because I'm passing near Grey Ditch. Yeah. I'll be heading to the science lab when I get there to go and get the intelligence bobblehead as soon as I can. I believe there is a raider camp near here, so I think I'll swim. Yeah, there we go. And they're shooting at me. So I'll swim most of the way underwater, I think. Wilhelm's Wharf. Grandma Sparkle is afraid of me, so take the hunting rifle, as it's probably my favourite weapon in the game. That will hopefully get to the point where I can get Old Painless from the Republic of Dave, which is the unique hunting rifle. I was contemplating killing that scavenger for what he's got, but it would have taken quite a few shots of the hunting rifle to do so, and the scavengers don't normally carry any good gear, especially this early in the game, so I didn't think it was worth it. Right, I can see the Jefferson Memorial, so I need to swim around here past the Super Mutant camp, which is to my left. Right, there's Rivet City. I can remove the marker. Run and jump into the water, dodging the shots from the super mutants. Swim underwater is probably the easiest way again. And they're not following me anymore, that's good. Right, I've arrived at Rivet City. There's the roving traders. Let's not need to bother them. I've got no caps at the moment, so it's not much point. Call the bridge over, double check my inventory. Right, Harkness. Messes the story up a little bit doing this, because if you speak to any of the doctors in the science lab, you effectively skip out on the first few missions, and I don't really want to do that, so I'm going to avoid them. Because the quest where you meet the Brotherhood of Steel for the first time, you get quite a lot of decent gear there, so I can take my pick from what I want there. Take the Nuka-Cola from the vending machines. Bottle cap mine. Can I sell the bottle cap mine? No. I have nothing worth selling, so I think I'm gonna head back towards Vault 101 and save there. And I think that'll be it for this video. So if you're interested in seeing more about the challenge, then subscribe and keep up with my videos. I'll be uploading them as often as I can.